What's going on, my dudes? Engine is still not back from the machine shop, so I started fitting some stuff back up, seeing if I can even fit extra coolers back there on the front side. That project is going pretty well. And then I decided to start working on the rear end because that it doesn't get in the way of putting the engine back in. So I ended up painting it with the Rust-Oleum truck bed liner. It turned out really good, much better than I thought it would, and that should make touch-ups way easier. Now these aren't the final brakes, these are the brakes that I got on it. Still need to hook up and wire the electronic locker. And as a reminder, or if you didn't watch the previous videos, this is both axles are out of a 2016 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon, so they're the 410s, Dana 44s, front and rear, all that good stuff. Got the leaf perches welded on, and it's ready to go back in, so I'm gonna start working on that today. All right, so far it's been super easy. It's just been a couple bolts. The leaf springs are in loosely. Obviously you don't want to torque these down until the weight of the vehicle is on it. But before I get the axle on, for leaf springs, a few measurements are very important. There's a through bolt that holds together the actual leaves, and this bottom measurement needs to be smaller than the holes on the leaf spring perches. And then this top measurement at its widest point, so of course this is difficult one-handed, but at its widest point needs to be smaller than the hole on the leaf spring bracket that goes on top that the U-bolts go through. And of course, they're both wrong. I need to enlarge the hole on the axle itself and on the bracket on top. And I also bought the wrong U-bolts. So just so you know, Rubicon Dana 44 rear is 3 1/8, not 3 1/4 axle tube diameter. No matter what the internet says, the truth data is that it's 3 1/8. So I think that's a stopping point for tonight. You'll also know that it's dirty, and everything else in here is, black. And that is because this is kind of destined to fail. It's destined to come out. This shackle angle is atrocious. I mean, it's probably 10 degrees inverted at its lowest point. So I'm thinking that once the weight is actually on the axle, it's not gonna be at a 45-degree angle. It'll probably be at, I don't know, 20, 25, 30 maybe. And it's supposed to be at 45 from that bolt towards the rear bumper, when all the weight's on the vehicle. And I just don't think it's it's gonna get there any easily, so I'm probably gonna order a Shackle relocation, probably the no lift where I have to actually cut it out. They also have the 1-inch lift where it just bolts in place. I don't know if I want to accept another inch of lift, but we'll see what our options are there. So I don't know, it's back here's proving to be more temporary than I was hoping it would be, but we'll get there.
Biden's done during his presidency is encouraging me to walk more because I can't freaking afford the gas to drive.
Well, the rear axle is in. Like I said earlier, the shackle angle isn't ideal, so that's going to be a problem for some other time, but it's in, it's on its own weight. So now I can start working on brakes, and maybe eventually my block will be done at the machine shop.